Okay, so like many of you know, I'm withdrawing from 7.0. I was originally taking 1,000 milligrams. Um, that was a level that I had no idea what I was doing. Many people are under 100 and they're struggling. Now I am down to 500. It's been a rough week, and some people say, just go cold turkey, just get over and done with it. Yeah, I've done some investigating, and doctors are saying we don't know about this medication. There are people having seizures because they are just going cold turkey off of this. I mean, this is kratom itself is strong enough, but this is what 13 times more powerful than kratom. Feels just like Percocet, but the withdrawal is much harsher. It's like 4 to 6 days, and it's not quite like suboxone or methadone. But anyways, those of you who you might be withdrawing right now, you might be laying up in bed and covered in blankets. You've got restless leg. It's hurting. The only thing that I can do is keep my mind preoccupied. Okay, focusing on the symptoms, focusing on how bad things are. It's not going to help you. Getting up and getting out and doing things is the best way to deal with this. Now, for 7.0 specifically, if you're withdrawing from 7.0, I would taper. I would taper down, get down to like 50 to 30 milligrams, and then take kratom and taper off of that. I don't know what to say about this stuff, man. A lot of people don't get it. I use 7.0 to get off of suboxone, because suboxone takes 30 days, and that's really bad. I started withdrawing from suboxone, what was it? It was 24 milligrams. And I didn't think it was this long, but I looked and it was 4 months. 4 months to get down to 4 milligrams. And then I hopped off and got on 7.0. I should have used kratom. I didn't know. I didn't know about this stuff. And this is what's so dangerous. So many of you out there are saying, freedom is everything, and don't take away my access to, because many states are banning it. People are saying, don't take away access to some people. Some people work jobs and they pay for their habit and they're good and it helps them and all of that. Yeah, but the problem is these gas stations. These gas stations are not saying what this medication really is. And also, this is a substance that is so expensive and so addicting that people can't control themselves. Now, you may be fine. You may be working a great job and paying for your stuff, okay? But I am seeing people around me losing their cars. They're losing everything. And then they go out and they commit crimes. This has a societal impact. This isn't just freedom of choice, right? It's not like that. This is worse. This is an epidemic. And some say it's not as bad as an epidemic, but if they didn't start banning this stuff, it would become that bad. I already had a problem with feel free, kratom and kava root. But 7.0 is on a different level. And I think it's designed to be hard to get off of. They could have cut it in half or a quarter, and people would still feel great. But this is so. I'm feeling withdrawal symptoms. I've withdrawn from methadone, from oxycodone, from suboxone. Not just this time, but another time. And I'm feeling things in my body that I've never felt before. It is just going down. I've never experienced something that just going down in milligram is horrific. Suboxone, when I went down, I didn't feel anything. I'm going down 25 milligrams from like 1,000. I went down 25 milligrams a day, and it's hell. I can't imagine going cold turkey. I don't think my body would be able to take it. We as a society need to discuss these things, because what happens to one person affects many others. And I understand the idea of freedom to choose, but there's certain things that we can't, like we have to measure and accurately look at things that are happening, like the things that are being sold in stores. I mean, alcohol at one point was prohibited, and look, you get DTs when you withdraw from that. But it's not if you take it for a week, you're hooked. Like not hooked in wanting to take it, but your body is responding so fiercely to this that it's saying, don't you dare. And the price point is just so expensive. I think for 1,000 milligrams, it's like $150. That's crazy. For those of you who are huddled up withdrawing from this, or even Suboxone or methadone, you're not alone. Whether it's the people on Reddit, sometimes they have a bit of an attitude of, what they believe or whatever. But even go into the comments, I'm getting off this and I'm going through it. I'm becoming an addiction counselor myself. It's going to be 2 years, but I'm in a master's degree and I'm working on it. I have many resources available to me, and I'm still, it's bad. It's tough. Anyways, I'll talk to you a little later. I'm at 500 milligrams, and we're going to keep going down. Tomorrow I'm going to try 375. I need to crash course this. I need to get off of it. Anyways, God bless, and I'll talk to you later.